Question 1307. Would you rather live in the real world or live in a virtual world for the rest of your life?
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah.
I have to say virtual world, honestly.
I'll be right back.
Because like it depends on the type of virtual world. If it's like a fucking sandbox virtual world, I'm down to go there and never come back. I'm being 100% honest.
Okay. We're not going to get into solipsism in this one, are we?
I'm not that smart. So
also, question: in the virtual world, would you get to do like reality bending Matrix shit?
Yes.
Virtual world.
Because in my virtual world, Chester Cheeto isn't running shit.
Yeah, you could do reality.
Cheeto in the real world. Chester Cheeto isn't running shit in a month's time.
Thank God.
Well, 2 months.
Oh shit! You have to be depressing, don't you?
Come on, Ring. We're all just trying to cling on some hope here, man.
Come on, the Americans are counting down the days here.
We are! Yeah. Like, there's actually going to be a fucking party that day. Like, everyone's just going to, like, you know, there's going to be showers of beer.
Dude, there are four Americans here. I expect his crowds, even though no one actually likes Biden, I expect his crowds to be bigger than Trump's. I'm going to be so disappointed if they're not.
I hope
I don't know.
I hope they wouldn't because of the fucking COVID.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
The thing is, most of the people who voted for Biden actually acknowledge that COVID is a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Which blows Trump supporters' minds because there was almost next to nobody at any of the Biden rallies because people were being, I don't know.
I guess them Biden supporters are just afraid to see us Trump supporters in the voting booth.
No,
I know. I'm just sorry.
I know. I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on that idea.
Never Again says, like, how long do I get to live? You get to live as long as normal. Do I get to take you guys with me to the virtual world? I think you would think.
Hell yeah, man. I'll be there.
There would be your idea of us in the virtual world.
That's a scary fucking thought, man.
Ox says, I like my real world, but VR is a cool place to be.
I mean, think about it. Like, think about it in a logical term. Like, if you can go into a virtual world, look at the fucking leaps and bounds VR is going through right now.
Yeah, we're talking about fully embedded.
Hold on.
Like, 10 years from now, you could have, like, the best fucking world you ever could imagine.
We're talking about that world already.
Well, do I get to create the virtual worlds, everything in it, all the characters,
Yes.
So
Dave,
I could have like.
You would have the ultimate ball to bounce on in my reality, man.
Wow.
Let's be honest, right? If we could all live in a fantasy that was, we could tailor ourselves, I don't know who wouldn't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who wouldn't do it.
Badger says, can I change the setting to make it fit my roleplay requirements? Yes. Stool says, a virtual world made of yogurt. Yeah. Chad says, full Matrix with control. Yes. Godless Zoe says,
I don't want to get things dark.
What?
But I wouldn't want to be in a virtual world I could control.
Why
not? My brain is already a place I can't control enough of the time that I would not want to be stuck in a place that my brain could just change up on me.
Well, I think the hypothetical is saying like it would be perfect, like nothing could go wrong.
You want a Matrix with safeties.
You could. The hypothetical here is that you could construct your own ideal reality that is better, that is better than the current reality you have, and tailor that as you wish.
Some might call it better than life.
Well, I mean,
which no Americans are going to get.
Technically,
that's the hypothetical here.
Well, I mean, Badger's already living in a virtual world because, in his world, Disney isn't canon.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like, the thing is, the reason why I like this, I agree with everyone would pick it, is, like, we all have things that help us escape from the shit that's going on here.
Yeah.
In the real world. And, like, if you could do that and fucking live in it, and there's no consequence for it, I think everyone would take a leap at that. Like, you could be the perfect you that you've always wanted to fucking be.
Yeah.
I would rather be in the real world and use VR as a vacation reality than an everyday one.
Bad Temper Badger says, can I change... Oh, no, I did that one already. Godless Sewing says, unfortunately, I live in the real world, even though I don't act like it. Sammy says, virtual world. Yandiri says, virtual, been through enough real hell. They're talking about feeling the head now. Badger says, Stool's virtual world, as I said, would be a planet in the shape of Swedish bosom with trees growing pot noodles. Chad says, virtual, absolutely, hedonism all the way, I regret nothing. Never again says, real world then.
Dave, what about you?
Just wait till I get to the end of the chat. Never again says, I don't want control of others, just a bit more self-control. Sammy says, my virtual world is Dave's bedroom.
Ooh.
Nikki says, give great EVE Online immortality, here I come. Bad Temper Badger says, they put the electrodes into your frontal lobes. Yep, that's how they do it. Sammy says, just have it so you type to do your updates. Never again said, it must be nice to still be young, Quinton.
Yeah. I get that a lot.
See, yes, you asked me this question when I was in my 20s. I'd say no.
Would
now
you?
that I'm in my 60s, absolutely. I'd take the virtual world.
Would your avatar be in their 20s?
Well, if I was in the virtual world, I would change my parameters so that I'm in my 20s again.
Yeah.
So yeah, the avatar would be in the 20s.
Yeah, I mean,
but I wouldn't be stupid like somebody in their 20s.
Now, it's been a while. Are we still blaming Mass Pig?
Oh, yes. Go on then. What the hell? Chad says, I would not tell you what I would do if I knew the world was a simulation. Imagine the Purge meeting Minecraft.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So no one here, everyone here, apart from Catnip, would go into the simulation.
Yeah, I don't always particularly care for my reality and who I actually am. So yeah, I fucking escape into
I'm going
fantasy.
to steal Jenny's answer and answer no while I'm in my stupid 20s, and then when I get to be in my 60s, I will respond yes.
I mean, yeah, like, damn it, Kat, you made me think about that. That is a good point. Fuck shit.
Well, if you would have been listening to Jenny say it, she would have made you think about it.
No,
I'm not taking credit for this.
No, when Jenny said it too,
good idea.
Jenny said it too, and I do agree it's a good idea. But now, like, I'm starting to think about it because I'm almost 23. I'm like, fuck. Well, would I wanna keep living until I'm older here? Because, like, I don't know.
Well, you are, unless you decide to do something about that.
Oh, I'm going to create my own world. You know. Gingers are taking over. The revolution is coming.
Gingers are dying out.
Nah, that's what we want you to think.
Not if they start breeding like rabbits.
Yeah,
what are the people with green hair doing?
They're helping the gingers take power.
There is no world.
If I got to choose 100% who to spread half of my DNA with, it would be a ginger.
Okay. There is no world, nor virtual world, nor possible world where gingers will not be discriminated against.
Yeah, that's why the revolution is coming.
It's just it's a metaphysical necessity.
Viva la revolution.
Right. Last question.
By the way, the same trend is true with people with blue eyes.
Yes, very much.
I have green.
Becoming a more and more rare eye color.
I've got blue eyes.
Me too.
Blue eyes.
We got at least 3 of us here with blue eyes. Then
what a coincidence!
I'm a redhead with green eyes. So,
if you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.